last week, one of Anthony's family members had reached out to me. It seems that Anthony's going around all of Des Moines and using this family member's name to get in the door with businesses, and then he frauds them or just takes advantage of them, doesn't perform on contracts, and then they end up coming back to the family member that's lived here locally in Des Moines and is, he's the one that's got the name that's established here and everybody knows. So that family member reached out to me, and we went in, stopped by his local restaurant, and then we went out to dinner on Valentine's night, and he really just wants this guy to get out of town. It would be nice if I did too. It would be nice if he did for me too. Anyway, so we have put a few things out there on social media, and there's actually an ulterior motive for me, because this family member is from, who knows what you believe nowadays, but it couldn't hurt because he knows the DA, the head DA, John Zarko. So through aligning myself with this family member, hoping to send that message clear to, John Zarko to just drop the charges, because as soon as they drop the charges against me, I can go after this guy and bring charges against him, and that will more than likely end up with him in jail and hopefully send a very clear message, and the guy will just leave town. He needs to be grounded from the internet, because he's been on social media nonstop since the 14th, spreading this story, and that's okay. My mindset is, I know he's working for me. He doesn't know that he's working for me. So, he's just spreading the story more. Locally here in Des Moines, there was an event earlier today called Bacon Fest I went to, and actually nice to run into a handful of people who just, reached out, said they've seen my videos, they're very inspired, they're very connected, and that they're sorry that I'm going through this situation. And these are people, one guy was a guy I went on a date with a couple of years ago that it didn't end very, he was an asshole, so I never expected to hear from him again, and it was very nice. So anyways, that's the update for today. Haven't heard anything from the local DA as far as if they're dropping charges, which I just don't understand why there would be any hesitation after looking at my evidence. And not only that they drop charges, but that they go after him for malicious prosecution, because look what he did to me in my life. This has been going on 5 months, and that's 5 months I won't get back, but I will fight this fight and tell this story, because what I know, there was a story just the other day of a lady who had a no contact order. Her husband got a hold of her, sliced her throat, got in his car, drove down the highway, committed suicide by hitting the back of a semi. That's here in Des Moines. And so the problem that I'm dealing with is not a new problem. It is one that has been allowed to happen and allowed to continue to happen, because a lot of the abused victims are getting abused by the system, and you just get beat into compliance. You just get beat into submission. And also the system that you think is going to protect you, when it comes through to hurt you, harm you, beat you. This one arrested me, kept my children from my house, completely put my business out of business, because my abuser went on to put me all over the news. And there were people who could help me who were scared to come forward because of what this guy's done to me. And so our system needs to be fine-tuned, and there needs to be some changes made, and that is what I know the whole purpose of this now. I didn't really know what the purpose was in the beginning. I know a lot more now on what the purpose is. So my intention is to keep creating this documentary and telling the story and letting you know what I'm going through, what day I'm on, how my mindset is. Today I'm getting really, I'm not like exhausted, tired. I'm just ready for the next chapter to start, so I can start helping, because right now the only one that's really seeming to benefit is Anthony. Now I will share also that his girlfriend reached out to me directly on Facebook through Messenger, and I had quite a bit to say, and I tried to just share what I knew and just said, I'm going to pray for her. He's definitely got her under his spell, and she's just being led and manipulated, just as much as I was at that same time. So she doesn't know what's happening, and that it will become apparent to her in time. But by the time she figures it out, she'll have already been taken advantage of, and hopefully not have any criminal charges brought against her. So anyway, just wanted to give that update, and I will let you know when I know more. Bye.